What's going on, brothers? It's let me tell you the name. Got an interview for you. It's written title, While We Live, part 73. Here goes. So, I can honestly say, at this point, all these domestic reptiles, all these hyenas, all of these pro-X and slow steps who are angry with brothers who saved themselves, they've lost. They've lost. Let's review, shall we? So, these hoochies and domestic reptiles are angry with these NFL players who hopped the fence. They're angry with Jaleel White, a man who played a fictional nerd on a black sitcom. They're angry with D1 athletes. They're angry with young brothers who want nothing to do with Keisha, who are just sick of this ghetto pathology. They're angry that their culture is dying. They're angry with brothers who bought passports. And they're angry with productive brothers who are giving young men the playbook. They've lost. They've lost. And the culture's dying. I'm not talking about black culture, I'm talking about this ghetto pathology. This marathon of failure and whipped disgrace stupidity, it's dying. You see, the brothers in those live streams, the brothers who actually have their shit together, they're not here in the Matrix, they're gone. And other brothers are following suit. That's what's happening. They're following suit, and it's got these hoochies and domestic reptiles nervous because that means that their backup plan, their crash test dummy, their pet wallet is gone. It's leaving. And because these domestic reptiles still won't see the forest for the trees, because they still won't get their act together, it's safe to say that they will be this system's permanent underclass. I'm going to say it again. These hoochies who destroy their children on purpose, who gloat about living off Section 8 and public aid and posting MTV Cribs, the Section 8 edition videos on YouTube, they're going to be the permanent underclass. While the productive brothers worth their salt, brothers who have eyes to see, ears to hear, they're going to be just fine. Ignoring the bullshit. And that's what I'm encouraging on my channel. With my video playlist titled Better Yourself for Yourself. And my series called While We Lived. I made it to the Big 5 without pumping poison. I got certified without pumping poison, without being a fucking menace. I didn't have to do anything nefarious to get a better life. But for some reason, these hyenas, these hoochies, these domestic reptiles believe that I owe them something because I went out there, rolled my sleeves, and got it myself. This pathology has gone on for far too long, and it's about time that it perish. Nothing has changed with these hyenas, these domestic reptiles. Nothing. Many moons ago, when I used to bag groceries, I caught this domestic reptile and her children stealing. I and the loss prevention of that store caught this domestic reptile leaving the store with groceries, and her kids jumped in the car with her. We told her to put them in the merchandise bag. And you know what she told me? And the loss prevention guy, She said, both of you brothers, she said, both of y'all are acting like white folks. So because I'm stopping you and your brats from stealing out of the store, I'm acting white? This is the ghetto pathology that deserves to perish. You see, if those kids had a father in their life, they wouldn't be in there ripping off that store. Because you know that if they're ripping off that store, it's only a matter of time before they start ripping off houses. And then they get fumigated for doing it. Fill in the blanks. This is the dysfunction that we're trying to get rid of. This is the dysfunction that I'm fighting. Now these pro-acts and slow steps, they claim that they're fighting it, but they're really not. What they want is a steady supply of crash test dummies, pet wallets, punching bags for these impoverished single mothers by choice. Individuals who are sponging off the system and laughing about it. If you're tired of hearing these horror stories about these young black children meeting their end because of these irresponsible single mothers, then perhaps you should save yourself and go your own way. Get your degrees, get your certifications, get your piece of a better life. That's what I'm promoting. Because I'm doing it right now. This nature walk, this badass scenery, I can't enjoy this nature walk and this badass scenery if I'm living in that ghetto war zone. I can't enjoy this place if I live in that ghetto pigsty. That community that Lyndon B. Johnson gave to these hoochies. The ghetto is not the black community. The ghetto is a rundown war zone that Lyndon Baines Johnson gave to these hoochies who are sexually irresponsible and won't try to do nothing with their life but sponge off the system. And now that you have proof, audio-visual proof that they did this to themselves, it is not your job to help them. You hear? It's not your job to help them anymore. They did this to themselves. Leave them out there. Leave them in the streets where they belong, where they want to be. But I'll tell you this much. Because of the time we're living in, and because of the scarcity of resources, the consequences that they're suffering right now, they're going to be permanent. They're going to be permanent. Show's over for them. The OB brothers take notes. OB brothers are taking notes. This mindset, this pathology has not changed. Even back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, these domestic reptiles and these hyenas had the same mindset. Well, if they won't get their act together, you gotta let them go. Leave them. The prudent man sees wickedness and conceals himself from, but the simple going are punished. If you hang around with these individuals who are stupid by choice and revel in failure and are proud paupers, you too will be in the pit with them. And you don't want that. You don't. Take heed, brothers. Take heed. I'm trying to be the good shepherd and save your ass. But I can't save you, you won't listen to me. Will you listen? It's up to you. It's Lion McTowell. So I got for you. Like the badass in the commentary, feel free to subscribe. If you don't donate, this is my channel. Find a tip jar and my cash app on my channel. Alright fam, alright brethren, you know the drill. No routine. Your own way living way. SYSBM. That's for these hoochies. These domestic reptiles. These pro-acts and slow steps who are really pro-black suffering. Give them nothing. This has been SYSBM PSA. Welcome, state. See you soon.